Okay, hi everyone. How are you? Welcome to our weekly student update. My name is Jessica. I'm the social media and community manager at University of the People, and I'm here with the amazing director of program advising, Kelly Pozinski. Hi,
Hi,
Kel.
Rose. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Nice to see you today.
Same likewise.
So I will give everyone a few minutes to sign in or sign on. But hi, everyone. Welcome to week three of the academic term. How exciting. How is it going? Let us know in the comments. I'm so curious. I hope you're doing well. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out to your program advisor. So Kelly is responsible for all the program advisors. So she is the woman of the hour because we're going to talk to you about any updates you need to know for the week. This is Kelly's territory. I just facilitate. Hi, Nadine. How are you? Mazel? Sorry if I don't think I said your name right. Nora, nice to see you. So why don't all our viewers let us know if you're a student, why don't you let us know what you're studying? And if you're an applicant, why don't you let us know where you live so we can differentiate? Rio asks, what's your topic now? And we are going to talk about the most frequently asked questions by our students. So you guys are fully aware of everything you need to know when studying at University of the People. I see a question for Kelly, I think. Would you please inform me when you start the foundation course? The foundation course has already started, right? So maybe Nora, you're referring to next term. I'm not sure. Let us know so we can help you. But guys, I encourage you to ask questions during this live event because it's a great opportunity for our students and applicants to come together and engage with one another so you understand a little bit more about the university, form connections. This is what we're here for. Hi, Danielle. Nice to see you. Sunil. Akshay. Hi. Okay, so thank you everyone for joining today. Like I said, I can't believe it's week 3 of the academic term. Thank you for joining our weekly student update. We're here, Kelly and I are here every Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern time, although I'm not sure if we'll be here next week. We'll let you know. We definitely won't be here on Monday, but maybe another day, or we might skip. I'll keep you guys posted, not to worry. But how has your third week been? Hey, Alex, nice to see you. Crystal. Okay, so let's talk about University of the People. First of all, Kelly, are there any updates for us on your end?
So, Jess, we don't have any updates that are related to this learning week. Just a reminder that next week, Wednesday, is the withdrawal deadline. So if you want to withdraw from your courses, please make sure that you do so by next week, Wednesday.
Okay, cool. So guys, don't forget, if you need to withdraw, do so by next Wednesday. And how do students do that, Cal? Uh-oh, Kelly, we lost.
I know I was muted, sorry. So just students can log on to the student portal, and under the My Courses app, they are able to withdraw from their courses over there. So that's how they can withdraw if they need to from a course.
Okay, perfect. Sounds pretty easy. I see a question from Samuel. I'll show it. Where did I ask about the updates and applications? I'm not sure what you mean, Sanyi. Maybe you can clarify so we can answer your question. Okay, moving right along. Let's talk about today's topic, which is meaning you, the students, frequently asked questions about University of the People. Now, these are questions that come up the most with Kelly and her team. So I thought we could just address them here so there's to avoid any confusion with our students. So, okay, let's talk about first things first. Is University of the People working on gaining regional accreditation?
So, Jess, I know how important accreditation is for institutions of higher learning. Basically, University of the People is accredited by the DEAC, which is the Distance Education Accrediting Commission. The DEAC is listed by the U.S. Department of Education and the Council for Higher Education Accreditation as a recognized accrediting agency. Jess, it's also important for me to mention that even if we were seeking additional accreditation, like we would not be able to comment. So we do keep that confidential. As our students know, which is no secret, we are in the process of WASC accreditation, which we've made open and general for people to, and our students to be aware of. And just something, also another important thing. So our academic leadership also comes from top institutions like Oxford, Harvard, Yale, NYU, UC Berkeley. So we really are up there with the leadership. So that's in response to your question, Jess.
Okay, thank you. Just a quick question about WASC. Can you just talk like a little bit about the WASC accreditation?
So, Jess, we are in the process of the WASC accreditation. That is what I can say. And it can take some time, but as soon as more information will become available, like we will share it with our students, our applicants. So that's when they will hear about it, but we are in the process.
Okay, great. So there might be a little bit of an echo. I'm not sure if you hear it on your end, but just so you're aware, but let's keep going. Go with the flow. So, so we are very confident that our students and graduates will have the opportunity to continue their studies at more top universities around the world. We often receive questions about recognition and employability of our educational programs at University of the People. Can you please expand on this, Kel?
So, Jess, we have students and graduates from over 200 countries worldwide, and many of them are working at some really incredible companies worldwide. Such an example is Sarah. I think, if I'm not mistaken, she was on the Nats Daily video, and she's working at Amazon. So that's just one of our stories. And also, just as we still are relatively new, like we will hope and imagine with the future, as things go along, obviously we will expand, and our students that are with us now will get even bigger and better opportunities.
Okay, how exciting. Yes. Hi, Amazon Sarah, if you're watching. If you guys didn't see Sarah's video, it's on all of our social channels, YouTube. Check it out. She has a great story. I also did a live interview with her. Basically, she went from being homeless to having a great job at Amazon. So go, Sarah. We love sharing success stories like this. Okay, so let's say I were a student at University of the People, which I'm not, but if I was, does the U.S. Department of Education know that I'm attending University of the People?
So, Jess, no, they don't, because the university doesn't share any personal information. Like, it's very important to us that we value the students' right to privacy, and we go to great lengths to protect that. So the information is not shared.
Okay. Yes, we are big on privacy, so not to worry, guys. So are there any universities that we know of that accept University of the People's bachelor's degree for a master's program?
So, Jess, our UoPeople graduates have been known to be accepted in master's degree programs at different universities around the world. So far, we know that the following universities accept UoPeople graduates for master's degrees, and that's like University of Delaware, UC Berkeley, the University of Newcastle. That's just to name a few. The University of Nairobi in Kenya. Obviously, this list can go on and on. I'm just naming a few at the top of my head, so it can go on. And also, it's a testament that our students are able to go to other universities and continue their graduate degrees. It's a testament of our good academic policies and the high standards that we have as an American accredited university.
Okay, great. This is great information. I saw a question from someone. I also saw somebody says we need a headset. Is it for... I'm not sure if it's for Kelly or I, but let us know because we're always looking to improve our tech issues. Oh, I didn't even mean to do that, but it happened. Julie, I didn't mean to do that, but let's ask Kelly, what is the most fulfilling part of working at University of the People? Off topic.
Well, Jess, I must say, I think that the most fulfilling part is reading our student success stories and how far they've come. I think that's really fulfilling. And also, I enjoy interacting with many people. And as you can imagine, in this position, I'm interacting with many people, learning new things every single day. And I find that really fulfilling. I never stop learning. So that's to answer Julia's question.
Okay, Julia, great question. So I didn't mean to put Julia's question up, but hey, Julia, there was another question. I can't find it. Somebody asked about, okay, I don't want to mess it up. Somebody asked about interviewing alumni. So I want to let you know that we're always trying to find alumni who are interested in live events. So if you guys are, if anyone here is an alumni, went to University of the People, let us know. We'd love to interview you. Okay, great. So let's move right along. So after a student earns a degree at University of the People, can they use a diploma to apply to any other universities?
So, Jess, University of the People, as I said, it's an accredited university, meaning that a diploma from either the associate's or bachelor's degree can be used to apply at other schools that the students wish to. It is a recognized accredited diploma. And as I mentioned in the previous question, many of our students have gone on to other universities. So students can use this to apply to different universities of their choice.
Okay, amazing. So there's lots of opportunities for you. So let's shift gears a little bit because this is a question I see a lot on social media, and it's about getting a proctor, getting assigned a proctor, which is also known as an exam monitor. So maybe you could talk a little bit about this because this is definitely a question I am constantly seeing.
So Jess, as a student at University of the People, you're required to take a certain amount of proctored exams during your time with us. And as you mentioned, a proctored exam is you have to have an exam monitor there with you. So you have two options available for a proctor. The first is an offline proctor. Basically, this person will come to your house or you'll meet them at a common place and they will proctor your exams. There are some requirements that they have to meet. Example, it can't be your brother, sister, dad, family member. It needs to be someone over the age of 21. If our students are not able to find an offline proctor, there is the option of an online proctor. But I do want to say, Jess, that the online proctor does come with a cost, and it is through a third-party service named ProctorU. And there are some requirements if you will go with ProctorU. For example, like a student will need high-speed internet, a camera. So that's just two of the requirements. So if you can find an offline proctor, great. If you can't find an offline proctor, you always have the opportunity of going with an online proctor.
Okay, that's very great, very good information. So hopefully we've answered some of your proctor questions. I saw somebody said they didn't know English. Muhammad says that he's maybe scared to start University of the People because he doesn't speak English. Although Muhammad, your English looks amazing, and I want you to know that we do offer English composition course if you do not, if you need further English. So not to worry. So if you're an applicant, don't worry about the English. We do offer an English composition course. Don't let that be a reason not to apply to University of the People. I forgot to mention earlier that if you are an applicant watching this interview, I did include a link to the application. To our application, so you just need to copy and paste it into a browser. Okay, so we talked about proctors. Now let's talk about being in touch with your instructor. So how do students know who their instructors are, and how can they email them or reach them?
So, Jess, students can find out who their instructors are through Moodle, which is our online learning platform. And in each course, they will see, like at the top of their page on the left-hand side corner, who the instructor is. And in Moodle, you have the opportunity to send like direct messages to someone so they can contact their course instructor through there. If they don't receive a response from the course instructor within around 48 to 72 hours, they can reach out to their program advisor, who will assist them in getting that response. But they can contact them via Moodle and send them a direct message.
Okay, perfect. And for those of you who are not yet students, Moodle is our online learning platform. It's very user-friendly, and people have really great things to say about it. So that is great to hear. Kelly, thank you. Guys, if anyone has any questions for Kelly, let us know in the comments. Those were the most frequently asked questions I've seen and Kelly's seen. But if there are, if you do have further questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. If you are a student, you can always email your advisor. Or if you are an applicant, you can always email admissions@uopeople.edu. And tomorrow, I want to remind you that Wednesday, I want to remind you that I'm interviewing a health science student named Elena. She is from Italy, and she was in the arts. She used to be a professional ballet dancer and singer, so she's got a very interesting background. She's traveled the world, and basically she loved studying, but she didn't have the financial means to continue studying because of being an former artist, and she had financial issues, and she really lost hope in finding an education until during the lockdown she discovered University of the People, and she enrolled with us. So I can't wait to interview Elena. She sounds super interesting with a dynamic background. So that's all we got for today. Feel free to ask more questions in the comments. We will review and respond. I hope everyone has a great day and everyone's safe out there during these interesting Corona times. So thank you so much, Kelly, again. I really appreciate you joining me as usual.
Thank you, Jess. It was great to be with you.
Thank you. And for those of you who haven't saved your spot for next term, please do so. There's a link in the description of this event. Go for it. Any questions, you can message me on any of the social media platforms. I'll be happy to connect with you. And this is my job, and I love it. So thank you so much, everybody. Bye, Cal. Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.